the Mike Singer.
Hey, Jamal. They came back all the way from 18 down. It was 12 in the fourth quarter, cut it to one possession multiple times. You come in and hit those huge jumpers. Why do you think you're so calm in those situations?
I've been doing it for 23 years, man. I practice those shots. I live for those shots. I want those shots. I sound repetitive because I say it all the time. You guys should know that. I love taking those shots, and coach put the ball in my hands and trusted me. When they made a play. So
Ryan Blackburn.
Hey, Jamal, just watching the defense out there tonight, it really felt like a lot of guys, everybody was connected and switching and making the extra efforts. What was the difference tonight? Was it just matching up against this opponent, or is this something that like you guys are making strides defensively?
we want that energy every night. That's expectation for us when we're playing defense. Just talking it out, trying to communicate more. I feel like that's how it normally is. I feel that was an easy game for us to go 1 through 4 switching, because I play a lot of guys that play a little small ball, and then when they go big, it's easy to switch those 4 or 5s. So I think it's just matchups. But I don't know. For us personally, I think when we're on the same page, we can get on a run and play a little faster. I think that's around our best. We want them to play against set defense for most of the game, and I think we did a good job of that, just limiting their fast break points, playing defense, half court.
Harrison Wind.
Hey, Jamal, you guys obviously got Aaron to guard guys like Kawhi Leonard, and last game it was Ben Simmons, those types of matchups. What'd you just think of his individual defense on Kawhi tonight?
Well, he did a great job. He made it tough for him. I mean, Kawhi made some tough shots. But, if he's hitting tough shots over contests fading away, we're going to have to live with some of those. That's how the game goes. But overall, I think we did a great job just corralling him and making him give the ball sometimes. And I think Paul George only had like 17 points or something like that. So just kind of limiting their guys and making other guys make a play. I think that was big for us. Thought we did a great job of just, like you said, getting out in rotations and giving the extra effort. We needed that tonight.
Vinny Benedetto.
Hey, Jamal, after the Clippers closed within, possession or two, it seemed like you guys finished that game with your new starting 5. Just how encouraging is it to close that game and get a win with, I guess, against another playoff team?
We're used to having our starters out there when the game's on the line, or late in the game. That's kind of when you put your starters back in. I thought we did a good job of just executing. Had a couple of fumbles, but our defense was there for the most part. We made them, like I said, just make a shot over contest. They didn't get a lot of open shots, so it was a good job. We did a good job tonight. We needed that win. It's 1-1 now.
Mike Singer.
Hey, Jamal, it's only been 3 games since you guys got Aaron. How close do you think you guys are to your potential, or is that still just a ways to come?
He doesn't even know every single play we have yet, so, obviously our potential can grow. I'm catching on you, Mike. I think you do that thing on purpose. You can do it on purpose now. You do it on purpose. Just messing with you. But yeah, once he figures it out, like our offense and, get a match if you want. So I think he had a mismatch in the paint. He ducked in and we didn't give it to him right away and he got out. I think sometimes you gotta hold your spot a little longer. I think he's still thinking about it. He's still thinking about it. Obviously, when you get traded, you don't want to rush into taking every single shot or looking for the ball every single time. But like I said, once he figures out his way to score consistently, game to game, he's gonna be really tough. He's so athletic and he's such a big presence down there in the paint. At the same time, he can stretch out and shoot. So he's gonna be a weapon for us.
Jacopo Di Francesco.
Hi, Jamal. I wanted to ask you, do you feel like you have the longest, maybe more loaded rotation in the league? There are a lot of good players with you.
Our team?
Yeah.
Yeah, We always have one of the deepest teams in the league. We got guys that can come in and out and make a big impact. We got guys that would be stars on other teams. I know J Mike played a lot of minutes for the Clippers. Last year he was big, even late games. He played the late game. Facu's a legend overseas. He could start. Paul was starting with us. So we got a lot of guys that could hoop, man. But I think we're just comfortable with each other. We're just comfortable with each other. We've been together for a while, some of us. So just like chemistry kind of kicks in, even when we're not playing well, our teams make a run. We find ways just to turn it on or go to our go-tos, whether we're making shots or not. We know how to score. We know how to close games.
Esteban Abed.
Hi, Jamal from Córdoba, Argentina. Congrats for the win. What do you value most about tonight's victory?
We won. What do you mean?
About the highest defense, about the intensity of the offense?
I'm just happy we won. We needed to win the game. We don't want to be down 2-0 in the series, especially with that new play and term in the rules. So we just want to gives ourselves a chance. No matter how we get it done. It wasn't a perfect game. We didn't play. We have. Actually, that's not bad. We didn't shoot well from three, especially early on. But like I said, we found a way, which we normally do. And I just think I like how we stuck with it. I like how we had the lead for most of the game. We set the tone, and we were able to sustain that for the rest of the game. We know that they're going to make a run. They're going to come back at some point, but I felt like for the most part we were in control, especially on the road. That's a big deal. We got time for one more.
You called it, man. We got time for one more. We're going to go with Joel Rush.
Hey, Jamal, you were talking before about your defense. Aaron Gordon's defense on Kawhi and Paul George, but you switch onto those guys some yourself and kind of guard them in the post or on ISOs too. Do you kind of welcome those opportunities to play the more kind of physical defense like that?
I tell Wes all the time, just let me guard. Only time I need help is if I'm in foul trouble or if I'm in foul trouble. That's the only time I tell him I need help, as I'm not trying to foul. But I feel like early in the game we just stay solid. Let me just stay solid. I put a lot of work. I put a lot of work in my post defense, and it shows. Some of those guys that I'll stand up a 4-man, I'll stand up a 5-man for a good 3 seconds. So. I take pride in my defense. I've been trying to take pride in my perimeter defense, but also in the post. Even if they score, making it tough. I think Kawhi hit a tough one in the first half, and then he didn't score on me for the rest of the game. So just those little things I try to keep in check, and I try to win those matchups.
All right, that'll do it. Thank you, Jamal.
Appreciate it.